Hi, Geoff Lawton here, and I'm coming to you from the beautiful setting of Zaytuna Farm in the subtropics of northern New South Wales in Australia. But I don't always work in these abundant settings. This is where I live. This is what we've created as a demonstration site and education centre, and that's what we do worldwide. We encourage people and advise people how to set up education centres that are demonstration sites that network information. And we often get asked, and usually get asked, into really difficult situations, places that are hard, where people are suffering, where the climates are harsh and the landscapes are often extremely damaged. And the place that I've worked quite a lot since 1999, I've been working in Jordan. And my wife comes from Jordan. I've married into a family in Jordan. I've had a lot of interaction with the dry lands, as well as worked in extreme wet of the Amazon and the tropics and many, many climates. But the Dead Sea Valley in Jordan is an incredibly hard site that we've developed from project to project. And eventually we have an ongoing project that's owned by the local Permaculture Society, which we've established. And we keep developing it. And 4 years ago, in 2012, Jordan hosted the International Permaculture Convergence and Conference. And we were lucky enough to fund and invite Bill Mollison and his wife Lisa to the conference and to stay at our site. So after the conference and convergence have finished, and we'd had our formal presentations and we'd had a very interesting convergence in a beautiful Bedouin camp setting, we spent some time with Bill and Lisa at our project site. I had some quiet chats with Bill about the site, and one time I'll never forget sitting with Bill one evening. I asked Bill, "What do you think of the site? What do you think of what we've been able to achieve here?" And Bill he had a stick in his hand and he poked the soil and he looked up and he says, "I think this is the hardest piece of ground I've ever seen anybody develop. This is some of the most infertile soil I've ever seen. I think it's amazing that you've got any kind of result, and it's pretty obvious. With a bit of dogged persistence, permaculture will work absolutely anywhere." And that, for me, as Bill's student, was a great compliment, a wonderful compliment, just explaining how hard it was.